I don't want to see it. All right. Good afternoonly, everybody. Good afternoonly. I'm Charlie Mack, and you might be wondering why I'm dressed this way. Well, I thought I'd dress appropriately because today on Afternoonly, we're going back to college. And yes, this is a very dialed down look compared to what I actually looked like in college, but the FCC exists and I'd like to keep my show on the air. So sit back in your lounge chair made out of old pizza boxes, grab a Natty Light and some Aleve. It's the Afternoonly Show. All righty. Settle down, everybody. Welcome to the Afternoonly Show. I'm your host, Charlie Mack. I'm feeling very comfy today. This is my favorite lounging around in the what's afternoon, but is definitely not because it's morning, but then it's also afternoon gear. Before I introduce our panel, I'd like to shed a little light on our subject. All around the world, people love sports. In this country, we tend to go big. For example, last month we had March Madness. This basketball tournament features 68 collegiate teams made up of student athletes and brings in more than $1 billion in ad revenue. That's more than the Super Bowl. In fact, that's almost more than the entire NFL postseason combined. And while there's nothing wrong with a sporting tournament making such a good, huge amount of money, it seems that there is something inherently wrong about $1 billion sports enterprise that doesn't pay its athletes a single dime. So, to continue this discussion, let's get to today's panel. First, I'd like to introduce a collegiate financial expert and all-around knowledgeable money man, James Coleman. How you doing today, James?
Doing great. I wish you'd told me. I would have worn my silk pajamas.
Oh, well, we're all missing out on that today. And we also have here with us a student athlete from Ohio State track and field team, Josh Gill. Josh, how you doing today, Josh?
I'm doing good. Pardon my voice. I got it deep and I just got through some surgery. So.
Okay. More on that later, I suppose. Also joining us today are two students from the University of Tennessee, Nikki and Vinny Alfieri. Nikki and Vinny, everybody. Hey, guys. What do you guys do at UT?
Hello, America. I'm a science major in chemistry and biology.
Oh, okay.
Should I speak to the camera too?
Oh, no, you can, whoever you want to talk to.
I play ping pong full time, but my major's undecided, and I've taken a basket weaving course.
All right, that sounds great. Now, any of you guys that are students on the panel, do any of you guys have a scholarship through your school? Josh,
I do,
do you have an athletic scholarship?
Yes, I am on a 4-year.
4-year scholarship?
I don't. I actually, in the 3rd grade, I invented a time machine, which is paying for my college.
Oh.
I don't pay my tuition.
Okay, well, we want to keep that under wraps.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Let's start with James. James, where do you stand on this issue with student athletes?
In terms of their getting paid, I'm
absolutely.
totally against it, Charlie Mack.
Okay.
I can't see it, and for two very important reasons.
All right.
One is that if you look at the reason that we have all these universities, they're institutions of higher learning, of education, not athletics.
Right. I get that.
This is the mission statement of the University of Tennessee, where Nikki and Vinny go.
I read that.
It talks about moving forward the frontiers of human knowledge and the excellence in teaching, research, scholarship, creative activity.
Yes.
It talks about discovering new knowledge and generating new ideas and advancing society through discovery, inquiry, innovation, research, scholarship. It doesn't talk about athletics or athletes at all. It's a secondary function of the school. And trying to promote it and put the athletes above the other students as if they're more than just prima donnas, which they certainly are,
All right.
is crazy. Plus, I agree with the commissioner of the NCAA.
James.
They're
James.
amateurs, and they will always be amateurs. They
James,
don't get
stop
paid.
It. Just stop.
Well,
right
let's hear from an actual athlete here, student athlete. Josh, what do you got to say about this?
Here's the deal. I'm a hard worker.
All right.
Okay?
Great.
Sure you are.
I am a very hard worker.
Okay.
Smokey?
Why don't you talk a little bit about what your routine is? I mean,
Okay,
you
I
have a
wake up
scholarship,
every
so
day
you
at
have
5
to-
a.m.
Okay.
Right.
I
Sure.
do 7 hours of community service.
Okay.
Ha.
Don't play with me.
No fighting on this show, guys.
I do 7 hours of community service. I have to go run track for 3 hours, and I have to take
guy's a
all night
moron.
classes because
But
the way my
choose to
scholarship.
do this.
No, because of the way my scholarship sets up. Let me give you a little fact here, buddy. The commissioner of the NCAA, AA, makes $77 million a year.
Now, are you saying that he doesn't deserve to make that amount of money?
What I'm saying is that if that revenue came in from $1 billion, over $1 billion from the NCAA tournament, correct?
Yeah.
Why in the hell is he making that much money?
I hate to interrupt. This is terribly rude.
Vinny, take
but
it ahead. Go.
I actually brought an article with me by Camille.
I told you do not bring that up.
I just felt that we need that if athletes are going to be paid, that other department students would need to be paid also, like teachers and scientists.
That would be the only fair way to go, and
Right.
that doesn't make any sense.
Well, I understand that. So you're saying that it'd be unfair to pay student athletes because then you'd have to pay anyone who is on a scholarship in the school, period.
And
right?
then it
That's
turned
what you'd
into
say?
a mess.
But not every one of those students participate in bringing in such huge ad revenues for things like
I
March
can
the
Madness.
attest-
revenue
I can
pays for the
attest. Ping
athletics.
pong. Ping
It doesn't
pong
pay for
brings in
their
revenue.
scholarships.
But
I don't have a
But I mean,
scholarship.
$112 million budget for for an athletics program that has, let's say, a handful of students from each sport. I mean, you're saying that there's no way to do it, or are you saying we shouldn't do it?
I'm saying we shouldn't do
Yes.
Okay.
it. I mean,
Both.
A penny a
But
dime is
it's-
worth a penny a nickel.
I hate conflict.
it's also
right?
part
That
of
makes
the
no
issue
sense.
is that right now we're in economic balance. There's people who are willing to pay a certain amount of money, whether it's through tickets or advertising or whatever, and you have plenty of students who will do it without pay.
All right.
You've got thousands of people waiting to go take his place on the
James,
athletic
Well,
field.
we're gonna
Go
have
find
to
a
pause
toilet,
right
'cause you're
here.
full of
My
crap.
producer's telling me we got to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here on Afternoonly.
Man, I didn't prepare for this.
Huh?
All right, and we're back. We have a lot of fun here on Afternoonly. It's a lot of fun to ask silly questions to serious people, and with that in mind, let's go to the segment we like to call Ask Me Anything. All right, this is where we get write-in questions from viewers like you, and we ask them to our panel. You guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, fantastic. All right, today's question comes from a young man named Timmy in Nashville. Can we get that on the screen? Thank you very much. Timmy writes, I'm a young kid who loves to play basketball. I told my daddy I want to play in college and go pro, but he says, why bother? Then he gets real sad and drinks a lot. Oh my goodness, should I give up? Sad face,
Whoa.
Timmy.
That's just some heavy
Okay,
stuff.
well, that's
I was not
pretty
expecting
depressing
this.
for my show, but guys, you want to tackle this? Anybody?
Can I take this one?
Vinny? Sure, go right ahead.
Timmy, I could relate because I was bullied a lot as a child, and I feel that that you should just go and do what you want no matter what what you other want. people say. Just give up.
Wow,
You know what?
That's moving.
People like this are the source of oppression in the world. Timmy, you're the source of oppression in the world. Shut up.
Wow. There's some serious points from two apparently serious students. All right, well, my producer's telling me we got time for one more, and it's being sent to my MacBook. So let me open this up real quick. All right, this question comes from Albert in Knoxville. Albert asks, if you could be any one of the Avengers, which one would you be and why? Also, Age of Ultron opens May 1st in American cinemas. Please go see it. Okay, well, that is definitely a plug for Avengers, but it's a good question, so I'd like to answer it anyway. I would like to choose the Hulk, and I feel like that's obvious. I'm big, and I like to wear green. Josh, how about you?
I was once a woman.
Okay, so since that doesn't seem to have anything to do with anything that I just asked you, what would you which Avenger would you choose?
Probably Iron Man, because I like iron. Iron's good for your blood, right? Is that right?
That's kind of a good answer. James, how about you, buddy?
Captain America all the way.
All right, red, white, and blue. Vinny, how about you, buddy?
Who are the Avengers?
Okay, and Nikki.
I don't have an opinion on this matter, but I would like to say, God bless America.
Okay, well, That's all the time we have today on Afternoonly Show. I am your host, Charlie Mack. I want to thank my panel for coming out and speaking with us today. Let's give them a round of applause, everybody. All right. Now go enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time.